Hello everybody and welcome back to Depths of Aonara. We are all here together actually in person today, so the audio might sound...
first.
What? Okay.
An Aonara first.
An Aonara first, yeah. So we might sound a little bit different, but yay. Anywho. My name is Nerdy/J. I am the DM, and let's go around and say character names from shortest to tallest.
That's the same thing.
Is it?
No. Banner's taller.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Who's
Figure
I'm still
it out.
going
Banner's
first, though.
taller than
Banner's
Michael?
tallest, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So
You're taller
shortest
than
to
me by
tallest.
a bit.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I play NASCAR.
I'm Fink.
I'm Gaius.
And I am Torn.
Alright, the gang's all here. So last time we picked up, you guys had just left the town of Heartvader. They were asking you to stay for a training against an invasion from the undead. And you guys decided to keep moving. So, a certain heaviness lingers in the subterranean air as your party continues ever eastward. Behind you, the town of Heartvader holds its breath, awaiting an imminent undead force. Ahead of you, a 2-day journey to the town of Newmans awaits, the final Cardolian town before reaching the border of Roth Heverit, the cavern nation the Kenku scholar Corvith calls home. The first day of travel passes uneventfully, with little conversation breaking the emptiness of the lands outside the town. All 4 of you are struck by the stark differences between eastern Cardol and your home caverns of Herrig and Felnia far to the west, where flora and fauna seem to be positively oozing from every cave, tunnel, or crack in the stone. Outside of towns, Cardol's environment seemed cold and uncaring. Holding your torches to light the barren rock before you, you take note of the lessened visibility compared to your homelands. Higher in elevation, the shroud's light suppression is stronger here. You are reminded that the further into Roth Heverit you go, the worse the effects will be. As exhaustion from the day's walk starts to set in, you come across a change in the unending swath of rock. A small body of murky water about 75 feet in diameter, surrounded by stone shrub and some kind of pumpkin-sized purple fruit growing from vines. Aquifers like this are a somewhat rare sight even for a runner. Though aquifers, when discovered, are often sites for water extraction or even entire communities, this one lies vacant, too small to provide much utility. Regardless, it is a sight for sore eyes and a break from the endless expanse of stone.
Woohoo! Do I recognize these fruits?
You can check.
I would love to.
Roll me a nature.
Yes, sir. 23.
20, okay.
I have a +8 to nature.
You do recognize these fruits. Yes, you know these to be called perbulbs. They look like kind of pumpkins in real life, except they're purple. Their exterior shell is kind of hard, like a coconut almost, and the inside is like a very brightly colored pink, very juicy fruit. They're kind of like an uncommon delicacy in Aonara.
Have I seen one before?
You can roll, I guess.
What do I roll for purple? I don't have that skill yet.
I mean, you can roll a nature, yeah.
The real question is, have I seen
Oh, right. That is a 19. I go up and I take it in both of my hands and I give it a good long sniff.
Okay. You understand that it's kind of like a real world pumpkin with an exterior shell that's kind of like a coconut. Yeah, you might have seen this, in your kind of goblin travels around your home. You've probably seen one or two.
Okay.
But they're fairly rare.
I'd like to crack one open. These are good to eat.
I'm not quite sure how to help.
I wasn't offering it to you.
You need a hand.
For clarification, they have an Alexa, and it just told us that it doesn't know how to answer that question.
What if it went, perbulbs are a pumpkin?
They're kind of like a coconut.
Kind of like a coconut.
Sniffing that won't do anything for you.
You better been replaced. She's our new dungeon master now.
You can play now, Jeffy. Join the party.
Okay, you're cracking it open, Meg.
I crack one open.
Okay,
These are good to eat.
just roll me a strength check. I just want to make sure you don't like crit fail.
I was planning on using like a knife. I wasn't like good.
Okay, you have a
You did
knife.
say
Okay,
crack
that's
it
fine.
open.
I guess that's true.
That's fine. Yeah, you crack it open. You see this one is very, very good to eat. It looks like it's very ripe right now, and it looks very juicy.
I want to use my sword to slice one open, real big, just one big instant halves, and I pick up a half and I just start eating just out of the half. My face is
Isn't
gone.
it like the size of like half your body?
I do my best to pick it up. and-
How big
Oh.
are these?
Yeah, they're like pumpkin size.
And how tall are you? Like 3 feet?
Probably.
And
Okay,
this one is
Don't underestimate her.
You're eating one, Haley.
Yes.
Just for fun, roll me a d20. I want to see how good it tastes.
Okay.
Just a flat d20. Haley, this is the best thing you've ever had. You've like seen one of these before, but you didn't know you could eat it. And it's just your mind learns 5 new languages, and they're all flavor. Add flavor to your known language.
This is actually just ratatouille now.
If I combine this purple with this cheese.
Do you want to make any comments on your fruit experience?
I'm also eating some, but I was like kind of like offering it to the rest
Okay,
of
roll me a d20. I'll see how good yours tastes.
You
Five.
You don't care for it.
It's a little underripe.
You're a bit shocked on how much Fink likes this.
Kind of overrated, to be honest.
I'd take the one you were eating
Oh.
and start eating
That's
it.
fine.
Okay, I'm not moving you guys anywhere, so you do what you want, talk as you want.
We're just standing by the aquifer, right?
Yep, so it's kind of a small pool. Like I said, it's about 75 feet diameter. The pool's kind of cloudy.
Cloudy. Ooh.
like just like dirt or
You can investigate if you want.
I want to go take a stick and poke it in the water.
A stick?
yeah, where are you gonna find a
What's a
stick?
stick?
We're going to go on a long journey first.
There's the vines.
Oh, it's like just flail it into the water like a whip. I take my sword and I go poke it in the water. I'm just poking around, seeing if anything
You're dipping it in the
moves.
water? Okay,
Yeah.
trying to see if something moves?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I mean, you dip your sword and roll me a perception.
Okay.
Just a general question while she does that. Are like fish like a thing?
Yes.
I mean, fish famously do live underground. That's like the
That's
one thing that lives down in caves and water like that. You said perception?
Yep.
That's a 9.
A 9? Okay. You think you see like a little glimmer or something from inside the pool, but you can't really tell what it is, and you're not even sure if you imagined it or if you really saw something. But it's kind of hard to tell. Like your torchlight is reflecting off the water a bit.
I know we don't have like something for this in our inventory specifically, but would we have a way to purify water, like as runners, if we come across stuff as we're taking long journeys, or we just bring enough to have what we need?
Yeah, I would say you probably have something that you could purify water with if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm gonna go and I don't know what that equipment looks like or how that works, but I'm gonna refill in water and stuff.
Okay.
Start the purification process or whatever that looks like.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you kind of have like a water bag, and it's got this like attachable filter thing to it. So you kind of put the filter on, pour some water in there. It kind of filters through, and then you've got the good water in the bag.
Is it just like mechanical contraption or like filters, or is it magical?
No, more like just a basic. Not I don't know if mechanical is the right word, but just a little
Yeah, I guess.
sifter thing.
Okay. Some coffee filters.
Yeah.
This is kind of a specific question, not really tied to that, but for
okay, so
like-
yeah.
Druidic as a language isn't like a spoken language. It's like a messaging system between druids. Is that correct?
I believe so. Does that sound right, Banner?
What?
Druidic being like a messaging language, not like a spoken language.
Yes.
Would there be a way that I could just leave a mark somewhere in the general area of like a
Yeah.
I was here kind of mark?
Sure. Yeah.
I would like to do that.
I'm going
Okay.
to assume that it may also be a spoken language. Like Thieves' Cant, which is basically the rogue's version of that, is you can end up cutting this because this is just me explaining.
Yep.
It's essentially the same thing. Like one of the things specifically listed in Thieves' Cant is that
It's not like a language, it's just like jargon kind of thing.
but you're able to specifically look for symbols, and so it would typically be like this establishment is friendly towards people who are trying to run from the law, or like this is our turf, get off. Like it's there to like people typically mark like places with Thieves' Cant, but you can also speak Thieves' Cant. So it is more a written language of communication.
Yeah, okay.
That
All
only
druids are taught druidic, and they are forbidden to teach the language to anyone who is not a druid.
That's good to know.
And some sources are saying
guys, let me teach you something.
some sources are saying that it's actually primarily spoken, using for like ceremonies and communicating with your animal companions and stuff, and that it's got like you can write it, but it's not really meant to be its own written language. But
I'll say it's
knows?
kind of both. There's kind of a dialect that a lot of druids will use, and there are some written signs with it too.
Yeah, I'd like to leave just like almost like a tag somewhere on a rock. Not like this is my territory, but just like, hey, I was here.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of letting them know that you've been there. Okay.
That guy with the big nose that peeks over the wall that people like graffiti everywhere, you do that.
Yeah, she's just graffitiing around.
Anyway, I'll walk over to Fink though. What are you doing?
Wait, I
She's still eating.
She's having a stroke.
Phone to get them off.
Oh. I'm just looking to see if there's any cool bugs or fish in here. Oh, it's kind of hard to see though. The water's pretty cloudy.
Yeah, I'll look too. Can I look in the water?
Yeah. Roll investigation or perception.
Since if I'm looking for bugs specifically, can I roll something more nature-esque?
Wait, you're looking for?
She said she's looking for bugs. So I want to help her look for bugs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was looking in the water. You're helping her look
in the
for
water
bugs.
for bugs.
Yeah, there's
For
water
water
bugs.
bugs.
There's
Okay.
water bugs.
I think that would be more perception.
I tried. Not bad. 22.
22.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's not
Yeah.
quite a +8. But
So Fink is holding up a torch, and she earlier she noticed maybe something a little bit shiny, and she kind of points out to you that she saw something, and you try to look in the general area, and you also see a glimmer, and you kind of look a little bit harder, focus your eyes a bit, and see through. You move the torch around so it's not reflecting quite as much on the surface of the water, and you see what appear to be 3 shiny fish in the water.
I see some fish.
Really? Do they look pretty?
Yeah, they're really shiny.
I'm like peering around
So wait, are
trying
we
to look
just
for
walking
darker.
past this, or have we set up camp by this?
I
You
think
haven't
we're
done
just-
anything yet.
We're just here.
Can I identify these fish?
Roll animal handling
Would it be animal handling
or nature.
It would be nature.
Nature.
Animal handling is specifically
Wonderful.
for-
That will be a 27.
Gosh. Okay, you know everything about these fish. Pull them up. So you know they are called where'd it go? Oral shine fish. That's ORL shine fish. Hold the info on them here. So you know that they glow faintly at night. Which obviously is hard to tell when it's day or night because you guys don't have a sun or anything being underground. Their scales are pretty valuable because of that glow at nighttime, and certain craftsmen will use them in contraptions or little decorations that glow specifically at night.
They're oral shine fish.
Ooh. Do you think we could catch one?
Maybe. I'm not sure if they're good to eat though. I think they're more used for like their scales than their meat.
Well, you never know till you try.
I guess.
Start like stabbing my sword around trying to see if I can hit anything. I'm still having because I didn't roll great for looking in there, so I'm still not quite able to see them. So I'm just kind of going at it.
You could roll me survival. It'll probably be hard from like the surface of the water. It seems like it's fairly deep.
Yeah, that's not going to be much. 8.
Okay, yeah, you're like stabbing your sword around, but they're just swimming underneath. You can't get your sword far enough to get them.
Bummer.
Are you guys done?
You just been standing there watching us
Torrance
the
just
whole time.
like, you guys.
We got a job to finish.
Do we know roughly what time it is? Did you already say?
Yeah, so you guys have been walking for most of the day, so it is probably starting to be about nighttime.
Might not be
As-
a bad place
well,
to
if
set
we
up
Demonstrated
camp.
by the fish glowing a little bit, yep.
It might not be a bad place to set up camp.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of ready to be done.
And does, to my knowledge, does water typically look like murky like it does here?
Roll history, I suppose.
It would be a history.
Yeah,
Either history or nature, but that's up to you. I have to
I'll
say
give you nature. Let's do
Alright.
nature.
10.
10. You've not seen a lot of aquifers like this. They are pretty rare, even with your traveling circus days. You just don't happen to pass by many aquifers. The couple that you've passed by, you haven't seen very similar to this kind of smokiness, but you're not really sure if it's
Okay.
normal or not. Oh, I do want to say, Meg, with your perception check, you also noticed, so you noticed the fish in there, and you also noticed like a faint scent in the air, and it smells like lemony, kind of like fruity.
Different from the purbles.
Yes, it's something distinct from the purples.
And that's specifically like in regards to the water, or just
No,
in
just kind of the
area?
general area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Setting my stuff out for camp, getting ready for bed.
Yeah. What burns? If we don't have sticks, what burns?
Yeah, how do we make a fire? What are we burning?
Is mycelia flammable? Are mushrooms flammable?
Yeah, you guys have the torches, so like the stipewood torches that you guys are using. Those are flammable. And I think somebody has a fire spell on them.
I do. I have prestidigitation, which
I also have
lights a
produce
spark.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
And some
call
mushrooms
down.
are flammable, particularly when dried.
Yeah.
Just saying now.
Duh.
Okay, so you guys are wanting to set up camp around this aquifer here.
Let's do it.
Well, do you want to start resting? Is there anything you want to talk about or do before, or kind of as you're setting up camp? What are you talking about?
So,
I'm not talking to people.
Torrens off in the distance. Yeah.
In that case, no. Probably just gonna like meditate, chill for a little while, and then conk out.
Okay, so you're kind of meditating. You write the symbol on the rock to let other druids know you're there. Torrin is kind of hanging back. Are you doing anything, Torrin? Or you're just going straight to bed?
I'll go straight into a meditation. Yeah,
Okay, so you're meditating as well.
a trance.
Sphinx
Yeah.
guys.
If they're out of it, then I'll talk to Fink. I can take first shift if you're tired.
Sure. I can take second shift.
Alright, I'll wake you in a bit then.
Okay. I
Okay.
set out my sleeping bag and I take off my little bandana and shake my hair out and collect all of my bugs and set them next to me and I curl up my...
stuffed animals.
I make sure I tuck them in real nice and then I lay down and I plump up my pillow and I find the right side.
Taking all the lice out of your hair.
Benny and Bob.
Yes, that names each one of them.
I give them little kisses. Good night to
You set them in a little dish, and then when you wake up in the morning, you put them in.
Okay. Good. So everybody's going to sleep. And for the first few hours, you're getting a good night's rest. Guys, I want you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Save it.
Okay.
You
Is
wanna
this
go
just
away,
to
I
stay
can't-
awake,
I have to
maybe?
go to
Who knows? I do.
19.
19. Okay, good. So for the first few hours, everything's going pretty well. You don't notice anything coming towards you. It seems very peaceful. The glow from the pool kind of gets a little bit brighter as the night continues to go on. I want you to roll me one more Constitution throw for the
Saving
remainder
again?
of the night.
Saving or regular?
Well,
The same
how-
thing.
he's gonna wake me up, right?
Apparently not.
He said,
I felt so good after the first one.
and I still feel good.
I'm
Not funny.
kind of passing time here, so I want you to roll me another one as time passes through your shift.
Not 20.
Not 20.
He is about to just stay up the whole night long.
Okay. So the first half of the night goes well. Everything passes with just fine. And then it's coming up to the time of your shift change. So you start to feel tired, Gaius. And I assume you go to wake up Fink.
Mm-hmm. I'll shake Fink awake a little bit. I'm ending my shift. Everything seems quiet. I don't anticipate there being any activity, so it should be an easy shift.
Okay. And I kind of start getting up. I'm a little groggy, but I'm up.
Okay.
I'm moving.
So Fink starts her shift. We're about halfway through the night now. Everybody's snoozing. Gaius, you fall asleep. And Fink, I need a Constitution saving throw.
You know, this is a fantasy world because I can actually get up on time. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yes.
16.
16. Okay. Fink,
Yes.
your eyes grow heavy.
That wasn't good enough? Woo!
It's not that much of a fantasy world. You got up, but it was short-lived.
You roll perception. No, roll investigation for me.
Okay.
Just as you're getting tired.
Yes. 6.
Okay. you don't understand why. You just feel very, very tired all of a sudden. Banner, no, this is not a magical sleep.
He's like,
Banner's-
can I wake up?
Because I can't be put to sleep by magic. And
Right.
so if it's knocking all of us out, then I'm like,
No. So Fink, you begin to get very, very tired, and within about
oh no, did we sleep by a gasoline lake?
yeah, all the gasoline making you tired.
You guessed it.
Well, you would suffocate on the fumes. You'd
Yeah,
die.
you all die. Sorry, guys. That's the campaign.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah,
How were
so
those fish in there?
Fink, you start feeling really, really tired, and within 10 minutes, you are out like a
Okay.
light. All of you are now
Oh,
asleep.
shoot.
Gaius and Fink, you open your eyes to a void world,
I
utterly silent.
Just as I anticipated.
The ground is covered by what appears to be smoke or fog going on for as far as the eye can see. The two of you stand facing each other, and you each notice that the other is entirely monochrome. Various shades of gray painting your clothing, accessories, and skin.
Where are we?
I have no idea. What happened? Were you still... Did you trade off your shift? Or...
Yeah, I got up and I was watching and I don't know.
So you never woke up someone else?
No.
Okay, so it must still be during the night.
To be clear, there is nothing around you. You see like little wisps of fog by your feet, and everything else is completely black.
I just yell around, just, hello? I'm listening to see if it's like an echo, to see if, are we in a giant cave or...
You don't hear any echo. Which is weird
That's very
because you have
unusual.
always heard an echo.
I don't even know how to test for that now that I think about it. I guess you could, depending on how the echo sounds, you can tell how big it is.
Just delay.
Yeah.
It's like the natural resonance even.
I...
Hold on. I check my hair and my clothing. Do I have my bugs?
No.
I get out my
To
staff.
be fair, you took them off before you went to sleep.
But I would have put them back in as I was getting up for my
If
shift.
they saw her being sucked
No, you're
into
right.
the void, they would have grabbed on.
You don't have your bugs.
I get out my staff and I'm looking around to see if anything's moving or.
Alright, what do we have on us?
Oh, that's a good question.
Your regular clothes that you were in.
Do we have our gear?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're looking around.
Is Gaius in his
Gaius-
nightshirt because he went to Betty Bye?
Gaius
Sleeping
sleeps
cat.
naked.
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
This is kid friendly.
Okay, guys, if you're looking around, roll me perception. Are you looking, Fink?
Yes. Well,
I'm
looking for my bugs.
Okay, she's looking for bugs.
Perception.
And Fink, or Gaius, what are you looking for, or what are you trying to perceive?
Anything moving.
Okay, if anything.
Or just like anything that's not just void.
Okay.
Anything that stands out.
8.
13.
Okay. Fink, you are so worried about where your bugs are that you don't really notice anything. You're not even really trying to perceive anything in the void around you. Gaius, you're looking around, you're listening, you're trying to see if there's any glimmers of light, anything moving that you can see, and all that you hear is a very faint humming noise. And it's gradually getting louder, very slow.
Can I tell if it sounds like it's coming from like a direction or if it's like all around?
What did you roll?
13.
Somewhere below you.
I kneel down and like put my hand on the. I'm assuming there's ground. I mean, we're standing on something.
It doesn't make sense. You just like feel like your hand hits a barrier beneath you.
Yeah, but there's something solid that I'm touching.
Yes, but not ground.
Right. I'm trying to feel if there's any like vibrations.
Okay. I won't make you roll again for that. I guess a little bit. Yes, you feel a little bit of no, I take that back. No, you don't feel vibrations.
Okay.
Feels completely solid.
Looking at Fink as I'm like kneeling down and touching the ground and stuff. Do you hear that noise?
I'm still looking for my bugs. What noise?
Listen, it sounds like it's coming from below. Listen down.
I listen and I'm not hearing anything, so I think I get down on my hands and knees and I'm like trying to put my ear to the ground that does not exist.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll again since Gaius has noticed it already, and the humming noise is getting louder. I don't know how to help you into this, so roll me an animal handling check.
I'm like, hold on!
Very nice, you've gotten huge!
Let's see if I get to it.
I mean,
I
we're
do.
already familiar
12.
with drinking magic,
12.
so.
Okay. I believe I gave you a custom feat where any animal-related things you have advantage. Is that right? Or bug-related things.
Bugs.
Roll with advantage.
On any hand. Giant bug! Well, no, that's not
That's
it.
worse. Okay. You can tell it's a bug. You don't know what type of
the
bug.
sound is a bug?
The sound is a bug.
I guess I shouldn't ask. I'm not.
You don't know what it is though. You can't tell.
Okay.
The buzzing sounds get gradually louder and louder as you move around, as you kind of try to find the sound from the floor, until suddenly the two of you are swept off your feet as a large fly around 5 feet in length emerges from the fog directly beneath you, quickly rising. You are lifted several feet off the ground atop its body as your body struggles to balance itself.
It's so big! I love it!
You guys do what you want. If you want to hang on, I'm going to make you roll because you're falling. If you want to let go, you can also do that.
I'm diving off and trying to get safely to the ground.
Okay.
I'm hanging on. I like this thing.
New best friends. Friendship with Gaius ending. My new best friend is Giant Fly.
Okay, both roll me acrobatics.
Okay.
Think to position yourself, Gaius, to hit the ground safely.
I'll go.
12.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
Not 20.
That's what, okay. Guys, you so graceful. You do like a little somersault roll and then stand up, perfectly balanced on the foggy ground. Think you hang on. You kind of reposition yourself and grab onto the big hairy fly, and you are stabilized on it.
Okay.
The fly looks, fly colored, just completely black. The only thing about that is colored is big red eyes.
It's the only thing that's colored in this whole place, right?
Correct. So that's the only colored thing that you've seen so far is the big red compound eyes.
Okay.
Anything you want to do? Otherwise, the story will keep moving.
Gaius, where'd you go?
I'm down. Get off of that thing.
No!
The fly continues to rise until it's about 20 feet off the ground. It then levels out and carries on forwards in a straight line. The buzzing sounds continue to get louder and louder until finally you notice 7 more flies descending from the dark void of the sky above. Eyes red as ruby and bodies a dazzling, disorienting mixture of orange, bronze, and black. Even at a distance, you can tell these flies are significantly larger than the first fly. As they fall lower and lower, the buzzing grows louder and louder, making it difficult to hear your own thoughts.
What is it? The 7 years of prosperity? Or 7 years of failure?
Somewhere Revelation.
Unlike the fly you ride, moving steadily in a straight line, the 7 flies from above appear to be making a beeline downwards towards your fly, approaching rapidly.
A beeline or a fly line?
A fly line.
I don't think it probably matters, but I'm chasing after the fly on
Okay,
foot.
yeah, you're on foot, you're like
Everything
chasing
is
after it. You're about the same speed, it's not terribly fast.
Gaius, there's more of them! Look!
It looks like they're coming towards you. You need to jump down. I'll catch you.
How high is that a conceivable thing?
Yeah.
How high is she? Okay.
20 feet ain't bad. What would Fink do? No, I want to see where it's going! He's friendly! And I pat him.
Okay, so you're kind of patting this fly. It does not seem to respond to you. It doesn't seem to notice you. It does not make any movement except continuing to fly straight forward. The flies from above are starting to get lower. Roll initiative.
And so, as of right now, the 2 of us are just asleep.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
I am moving you on to roll 20 on a little sheet. Not that it super matters, but just to track it.
Initiative. Let's see what my initiative is.
What? Are you ready for
You may as well
ours?
roll on roll 20, Haley, so I can see it and track it. Sorry?
You ready for ours? Our initiatives?
You're in there, I see you.
Oh, right. Yeah. Those one on.
Yep. Oh, you guys can't see these, can you?
I can
I
see
can.
turn order. Not the.
Yeah.
I only see us in turn order.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add something to your vision here. There you go.
There's so many of them.
Iconic. Should sell that as a t-shirt.
Okay. So there are 7 giant flies plus yours that you're riding on, Fink. Gaius is on the ground, kind of trailing behind. I'm going to move him a touch back there. Okay. So the flies, the 7 flies that are attacking you, I'm just going to group them all together in initiative here, and they do go first. So one of the giant flies that gets there first is going to try to slam into the fly that you are riding, Fink. Let me see what we've got here. D20. Oh. That is a 2. So that one misses. I'm going to roll 7 more times and see how many, or 6 more times. Okay, so 3 of the 7 flies are going to hit. I'm going to roll damage here. So they're all just like slamming into the fly, kind of ramming it from the sides.
So I'm just taking bludgeoning.
You are not taking damage.
Oh, my fly is taking damage.
Your fly is taking damage.
No! Harold!
I'm going to tell you guys
You heard
this.
me.
6.
Okay, so 6 damage to the large fly that you are on. So it kind of takes some rams from the side, kind of knocking you around a little bit, but you do manage to hang on to the fly and it continues going forward. Again, the fly that you're riding does not respawn at all. There's no good way to tell you this in roleplay, so for the sake of this scenario, all of your spell slots, abilities, everything are not expended.
Oh, huzzah! I'll use my spell slots like nobody's business.
Okay, so that's the fly's turn. It is now Gaius. Oh wait, you don't have spells. That's what you were saying.
Yeah. Checking if I have anything in my inventory to throw.
For the sake of listeners, I don't think that we've said this yet. So I added a custom feat to Gaius. Go listen to his origin episode if you haven't already. Or I'm sorry, not a feat. Is it a feat?
It would be a
feature,
trait,
whatever. Yeah. So he cannot use magic spells. Again, you listen to the origin episode. I'm not going to explain that right now, but he cannot use any spells at all, and spells made against him have some penalties against them.
I'm gonna take my staff and not javelin throw it, because I don't think that would be that effective, but sort of frisbee throw, just whip it up.
Okay.
Try to I know it's
trying
not
to
gonna
spin it.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna do a ton, but just to knock one of the flies off balance or something.
Okay,
Get them away. At whichever fly is farthest from Fink's fly.
Okay.
You did what? You threw what?
My staff.
Oh, okay. I'm glad it wasn't a sword.
I would if I had one.
You rolled a hit.
Plus dexterity 13.
Okay, 13 is a hit.
Oh!
5.
5. Okay. So you throw your quarterstaff. It kind of spins through the air, better than you assumed it would. Hits this fly, and as it does, it kind of just disintegrates. It poofs. That the force of hitting the fly does stop your quarterstaff, and it kind of falls to the ground. It's probably about 20 feet from you.
Perfect.
So that fly is down. There are 6 left. It is Fink's turn.
I would like to see if I can kind of grab around the abdomen of this fly.
You cannot. I mean, you can go part way around.
Right, yeah, no, I'm not bear hugging it,
Yeah.
but get a grip and see if I can guide it down away from the other flies.
Okay, so it's 20 feet above the ground. You're trying to bring it closer to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll me animal handling.
17.
Okay, do you want to read off your feet there just for funsies?
Yeah. Bug enthusiast. You have always had a love for bugs and insects, and you've learned much about them over time. You have advantage on any animal handling skill check related to bugs and insects. I wonder if nature should be included, because that would just be knowledge about it, and animal handling is interacting with it, but we can worry about that later.
Yeah, I can figure that out. So what was the roll?
It was 17.
17? Okay. Yeah, you kind of put your weight into this fly and kind of guide it down. You put your hands around it and give it a little tickle. And it starts,
She knows just how to do it.
and then it starts going in a downward direction. How far do you want to bring this thing down?
I will bring it down to about 5 feet, so it's kind of head height with Gaius, maybe a little lower, so that way he's within reach of these other attacking flies.
Okay, gotcha. So 3 of the flies are pretty close, and they're now following you kind of down to the ground. The other 3 flies missed and are kind of still up a little bit higher in the air. And it is back to the fly's turn, so we'll see how many of them hit here. That was only 2 hits? 2 hits. My goodness, these flies are not very good. So this time, 6 flies try to attack and only 2 hit. They kind of have to swoop down to the 5 feet that Fink has got this fly to, and they do a little bit of damage. They again ram into the sides there. Your fly is not looking so good.
No!
Gaius.
Alright, where's my staff in relation to the everything that's going on? Specifically Fink's fly.
Yeah, so they continue to move forward as time goes on, and you threw it towards them. So you need to run forward to get to right around where Fink is, about 20 feet, which is within your movement speed. and then you can pick it up if you'd like.
Okay, so my staff is spyfing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run to my staff, charge over there, scoop it up, and are the enemy flies within swinging distance still? Or the ones who hit?
The ones that hit are, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take my staff and use two-handed to bash one of the ones that's close there.
Okay.
Critical hit.
Critical.
Nat 20.
Okay, explain how you hit this fly.
Alright, so it's all one smooth motion. As I'm running over, I scoop up the staff with both hands and just swing it up like
A baseball bat.
a baseball's like overhand.
No, like
It's like coming from
underhands, yeah.
under,
Like your,
swing up.
I
Like
guess
hockey
like a golf
almost.
club. But you just follow through with the action, I guess.
Yeah.
Roll
just
me
something like
damage
that.
twice.
Alright. Boom. Boom. That go twice. 10.
10. Okay, so yeah, you do that, and it kind of like jabs up into this fly's stomach, and again, it just kind of poof dissipates. You still have your staff on hand.
I'd like to take unarmed strike bonus action.
Nice.
Roll the hit here. Wait, I'm not unarmed. Don't I have a bonus action? Something. How does that work? 1 second, I need to study. I don't know how. Can I only take an unarmed strike if I'm not armed?
Yeah, I believe so.
That would make sense.
Can Torin and Kor roll to see if they're having a good dream?
They're dreaming
No.
of flies attacking their friends.
They're dreaming they are flies attacking other people.
We'll get to that. Don't you worry.
Each of us are 3.5 flies, respectively.
Instead of using a weapon to make a melee weapon attack for unarmed strike.
Yeah, but it's a bonus, so I can't put away my weapon and then putting away your weapons.
Where are you
in action?
seeing this? What is it called?
I don't know where it's from. I just have
What's the skill or whatever it's called?
bonus unarmed strike. You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
I mean, I don't know. I think because you're armed.
Well, it says that simple melee weapons count as monk weapons, which
my monk weapon.
also allow.
Does it? Okay.
Which you only gain the following benefits if you are unarmed or wielding only monk weapons, and you aren't
Okay.
wearing armor or a shield. You may take an unarmed strike as a bonus action. You may roll a d6 in place of the normal damage on your unarmed strike,
Okay.
or monk weapons.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh wait, they just actually buffed the number.
So you're trying to hit the other
Typically,
fly.
it's d4.
What is wrong? No, that was my. Why did it roll twice? Oh, this is the one that I rolled before, so I'll take this one. I'll take 17.
17 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you hit it.
Okay, then I roll my d6 in place of the thing. 6.
Okay, awesome. So you kind of drop your staff real quick and unarmed strike the fly a couple times, and it poofs into smoke. Think.
Okay.
Or wait, where did the flies go on the turn on?
Huzzah!
Hi!
We know when they go.
Yeah, it's after Fink.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I want to turn to the one that's closest to me right now, and I am going to cast command. I speak a one-word command to a creature I can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay.
Alright, so I tell it to bad fly, you stop attacking us. Get down.
Doesn't have to be one word.
Down.
Says it all really fast.
Down, boy.
Down,
Down. I tell it down. So what
Okay.
it gives me some options here, and I'm using grovel, which the target has the prone condition and then ends its turn.
Oh, okay. And then wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does that have to beat? Crit fail.
He's like, oh, makes a
He's
sad
like,
puppy noise.
absolutely. And he does that his next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
On his turn, he
Well,
can't
it
do
is-
anything else except what I ordered.
Okay. Well, it's the fly's turn now. So one of the flies is going to kind of just land and then get on its back and just kind of lay there.
Oh, he's like a puppy.
So now it is the other fly's turn. That one's not going to act, so there's only 3 flies left that can act. They will try to hit the main fly. 1 miss. 2 misses. 3 misses.
Hooray!
All
They're not
flies
too scary.
go way past. They are about like 10 feet in the air. Or no, because the fly's still low. So yeah, they are low enough that you can still hit them, guys.
Nice.
And it is your turn.
All right.
So there's one.
And my
prone.
fly is still traveling in
Yes.
the same direction he's been traveling. Is he like deterred at all by any of this?
Nope. Flies maintaining its course.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm just the entire time like running alongside ish this fly trailing behind, swatting at
I'm
things.
like, wee!
Examine the time of my life. Can I take my bonus action before I take my action?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Then as I'm running, I don't want to be holding my staff, so I've still got my staff sheathed. Is that the word for a staff? I don't know.
Yeah, you got it.
Strapped to my back.
Yeah.
So as I'm running by the prone fly, or as I'm running by, my unarmed strike will be, as I'm like running in that direction, I'm just gonna jump and like land on it as heavy as I can with both feet.
I don't know how to do a stop.
I'm just,
It would
I'm just
be
rolling a
an
regular
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Okay, you hit it.
4 damage.
Okay. You land on this thing and it dissipates into smoke.
Nice. I keep running without.
That was your bonus action?
That's my bonus action.
Okay.
That's just unarmed strike. And then, as I'm sprinting the rest of the way, are the flies within running range, or
Yeah, they're right at the end of your running distance.
Okay, I'll go to the one on the left there, whichever one's closest, and pull my staff out as I'm running and just do another overhead swing, trying to like come down and smack it into
Okay.
the ground. 21 to hit.
Okay. You hit. Damage.
5.
Okay. You do an overhead sweep and it dissipates.
Nice.
Fink. There are 2 flies left.
I just want to say this has been, like, I've rolled so many crits and, like,
Yeah,
highest possible
crazy rolls.
in a fight against a bunch of flies who we have not seen one yet who can take a single hit without dying, except for Haley's.
Okay.
Cora and Tora and I have not forgotten.
Okay.
Don't worry.
There's gonna be some grasshoppers awaiting.
Locust. I am mortified as I am watching Gaius stomp and smack these beautiful creatures as they dissipate into smoke. So I'm going to command another one to run! Flee!
I thought you were gonna command it to attack me.
The enemy! Okay, flee.
Yep.
What do I have to? Oh, 18.
Okay, yeah, that's probably gonna beat my spellcasting wherever that lives. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because it's just a flat DC.
DC 12,
Yeah.
yes.
So you command this fly, and it doesn't even seem to notice you at all as it kind of comes around for another hit. See if they can actually hit. Nope, that one does not hit. The other one does. So one of them swoops by and is now behind you. It just misses. The other one hits your fly. Your fly is continuing to not look very good. It just bashes into the side of it again. Roll me an acrobatics check. They've hit you a few times now. Just make sure that you can stay on this fly.
Okay. Nope. That is 6.
6? Okay. So these flies have just kept rattling into you, slamming into you, and you are getting a little bit disoriented, and as this one hits, you slip off. It's only 5 feet, so you don't take any damage or anything, but I am going to say you're prone for this turn.
Okay, I'm prone. I'm down on the ground now.
Yes.
No, my fly! Not my fly!
Harold!
Gaius.
Okay, I'll run to the one that's by Fink's fly.
Okay.
And take out my staff and give another whack at that one.
Okay. Roll it.
It's a 13 to hit.
Okay. It hits. You don't need to roll damage. It blows up into smoke, and then you go and you help Fink up.
Yep.
Kind of as a bonus. Okay. That is fine. Fink, you no longer have prone, and it is your turn.
Sweet. Okay.
There's one fly left. It's just behind you.
I want to take out my shield and my mace, and I start banging them together. I'm like, go away, run while you can. I'm not attacking this thing.
Roll intimidation.
I'm not rolling good, except for to eat that melon.
But it was delicious.
It was a great meal.
Do I get like I want like inspiration for how good that melon was?
No.
What advantage off of the fact that the fly has seen 6 of its fellows dissipate into
Can I
dust?
get advantage because I critted on a taste check, please? Okay. So you bang it, but that fly just keeps on coming. It is its turn. It is still aiming for the fly in front of you, and it does hit. So it slams into the fly.
If my fly dies, I'm going to cry.
Your fly just seems completely unaffected by all of this. Like it's definitely not doing so well. It's starting to look very beat up, but it just keeps continuing forward. Gaius.
I'm chasing after Final Fly, and I'll do a 2-handed swing.
Okay.
That's my favorite franchise, Final Fly.
Final fly.
Final Fly 17.
19.
That's a hit, and it dies. The final fly erupts into smoke, and as it falls, there is a moment of quiet. Only the faint buzzing of the friendly fly audible. A moment passes, a breath, and then, descending from the sky in innumerable number, more giant flies appear. The obscene buzzing sound raises to a deafening roar. Your fly begins moving sporadically, twitching and thrashing around. It crashes to the ground from its flying position, and from somewhere deep within its body, a light begins glowing, dimly at first, but rapidly growing in strength. The light gets brighter and brighter until all goes white, and the buzzing fades away to silence. Nazcor and Torin. You also get to play this game.
Oh gosh.
Just like Gaius
going
and
home.
Fink. Just like Gaius and Fink, you open your eyes to a void world. You face each other and take note of the complete lack of color. Swirling fog dances around your feet.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Oh goodness. This has never happened before. I'll take a look around, and again, you said just like it's a void, devoid of mass at all.
As you look around, before you, bathed in full color, stands a great red and white tent. Though half engulfed by flames, the tent and even the flames themselves stand completely still, picturesque.
Do I recognize this tent?
You recognize this tent.
I run. It's a dead sprint towards this tent.
You run towards the tent?
Yes.
Okay.
I was not going to let you run away from it.
You hit an invisible wall. No, it's the world barrier.
Little thing pops up. You can't go any.
Does this look familiar? Like this exact event
Yes.
has occurred before?
Yes.
I will run back in.
Okay.
I
You
run
towards
after
the tent.
him.
Okay. What are you doing as you go towards it?
Let's see. I'm grabbing like a cloth that I have somewhere because
Sure.
I don't know. I have a lot of weird
It's his hanky for blowing
Yes.
his nose. Different from Hanky the fly, or no, Harold the fly.
And Hanky the dog.
I get it so that it's tied around my mouth so that I'm not breathing things in, and am I able to, like, I'm guessing it's not a action, so I just run and I'll just try and find an opening and get in. Do I have weapons on me?
Yes.
Then, is the opening directly in front of me?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna run in.
Okay. So Banner's running in.
Did
he's
we
grabbing a
determine
cloth.
where she died?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Center stage.
Center stage.
Center
All right.
What are you doing as Banner or Torin runs in?
So you said the fire's not moving. It's
It's
like
not
it's
moving.
a frozen image.
Yep.
Oh, it's a frozen image.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think he notices that.
Yeah, I'm just running after him. Part of me wants to yell, where are you going? But I think that's pretty obvious, so I'm just kind of running because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you don't really understand what's going
Definitely, but we have all our stuff, right? So I have my staff and everything.
on. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Definitely staff at the ready, not sure what's going on.
Okay. So you guys kind of arrive. Well, Torrin arrives first, but you're quickly after Core. You enter into a wide circular room, the circus's lobby. Heaps of fiery rubble lie unmoving on the floor and frozen mid-air. Unrolled lines of tickets are strewn across the floor of brightly colored, tattered red and gold carpets. You hear a faint tune playing, a song you, Nazcor, remember singing with your grandmother. Though the song sounds twisted into a bizarre variation akin to a circus tune. Roll me perception, both of you.
14.
Crit failed.
14. Okay, your crit fail does not matter. You both see a translucent blue outline of a large, beefy figure, perhaps 8 feet tall, standing at one side of this lobby area. As your eyes focus, you suddenly hear the figure speak. Cursed be I among my people, after my secret theft of treasures long forgotten deep within the mines. I was changed from the small stature of my brethren into a giant dwarf with my flesh turned stone. The figure pauses and gestures dramatically. Come see my plight and heed my warning tale.
What did we name him?
I named him Ortol, and you recognize him.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
This is Ortol. Why is he here?
Who?
And I'll run over and I'll did he make it out of the fire?
Okay, so we have not done
Yeah,
Torrin's
that's-
origin episode yet, so I am kind of making some stuff up here. When this big whatever fire happened, you ran. So you
Okay.
don't know if these people died or
Okay.
lived.
So I'll run up to him and I'm gonna run over and hug him and be like, "You're alive!
Okay.
You're alive!"
You go right through him.
Oh,
But he does look at you and he says, Torrin,
Ortol, is everyone else okay?
what do you mean, my boy? We're here at the circus, of course we're okay.
But the tent's on fire, and I think by now I'm looking around and noticing that the fire's not moving.
Okay. Yeah.
And so-
he kind of looks around and he's like, doesn't look on fire to me, boy. We're just here having a good time, your poor dwarf friend.
Ortol, we both know you're not a dwarf.
he kind of looks at you and puts his finger to his lips like, not in the lobby, boy.
Okay. And I think I'm just gonna move through and try and make it to the stage.
So he kind of watches you go, is like, that was weird. What are you doing here, little lady? And he looks at Cor.
I just kind of wave at him really uncomfortably and I keep chasing after Torrin. What's that?
Danger.
Where are we?
We're at the circus where I lived, but it burned down a long time ago. What's going on?
Can I also ask a clarifying question?
Yeah.
The song, is that a song that we made up,
A
or is
garden
that
way
a
is still.
common lullaby song?
A garden way is still. You'd only ever heard it from your grandma.
They'll do it circus style.
When I wrote this, I'm like, I really hope Bowie makes this. I was already thinking about it.
So that man, is he dead?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in years.
You guys are walking Banner, you're feeling every emotion under the sun,
Yes.
and you continue into the main, what do they call it here? The central room there.
Yeah, main stage.
Yeah, the main stage. There is fire and debris everywhere. It looks kind of like the lobby, very similar. Cloths, falling and frozen midair, beams falling in midair on fire. Strangely, around the center ring, you notice these big 4 pole-looking things, or pillars. I'm sorry, they look like pillars, kind of around the center ring, squared out. 4 of those.
Are these usually there?
No, you've never seen these beams before, and they also have that blue spectral look to them. You see, Banner, your eyes would, or Torin, your eyes would go here right away. From these big pillars, there are these poles going to a central location right above center stage, and from these poles is hanging a ring.
Oh gosh. No.
What?
And I'm looking around for people.
Okay. Where? In the central room?
In the central room.
In the central room? Okay. Roll perception.
What's my perception bonus? 19.
Okay. So you don't see any people around the area. It looks completely empty, but you kind of go around and you're looking for anything, whether regular people or these blue figures, and you do find another one. You approach an elf female who you know to be a changeling. Corey, you don't know that. You know her name to be Nevena. And she is at the edge of the main arena. She appears to be moving her arms as if orchestrating something.
Okay.
She's also blue spectral, if I didn't mention that.
Alrighty. Nevena, you're
Torin.
here too?
Of course I'm here. What are you doing here?
I don't know. How are you still alive?
What do you mean, how am I still alive?
That was over 100 years ago.
What are you saying? We're all here together, aren't we?
Where is she?
Where's who?
Where's Farah?
I don't know. I assume she's getting ready for her act.
So thank you, and I'll sprint back to the backstage.
Cor, what are you doing?
I'm seeing him run around, and I think at this point I'm just I have no idea what's going on with him.
And
I don't know
is
these
everything
people.
here colored except for the people and the blue astral objects?
Yes.
Are we colored?
No. Everything else is in color.
Another clarifying question. I'm assuming it's not hot.
I didn't think about that. No, it's not.
Okay. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on him, kind of concerned, but I'm just kind of slowly making my way around. We're in a central tent area,
Yes.
circular.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of making my way around in there, gently looking at things and touching things, and as I go, I'm mostly looking for the source of the music.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh, try that again. 23.
23. Okay. Wow. Okay, you're looking around for the music, whether there's somebody playing something. Technology isn't advanced enough to have speakers and things like that, so you have no idea where this is coming from. You understand that there should be a central point this music is coming from, but it sounds like it's everywhere. It doesn't sound like it has anywhere it's coming from, per se.
But it sounds like it's being played by an instrument.
You can't tell.
Okay.
You just hear singing.
I'm just kind of making my way around, looking around, and if
I'm sorry, no, not singing, because it's circus music. Yes, you hear instruments, but there's no direction it's coming from.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm just making my way around, looking at things, touching things, and if at some point I'm okay, I feel like I've seen it all, then I'll kind of be following after Torin.
Okay, so you're slowly trailing after him.
Mm-hmm.
Torin, you arrive at the backstage area. There is a locked door to your right, and random circus objects kind of strewn across the room. Again, fire, planks, falling, and just freezing midair. It's all frozen. Nothing's actively falling.
Do I know what's behind the locked door?
That is where your circus master would be. That is the circus master's quarters.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look for Fira
Okay. Where are you looking for it? Just in kind of this back room area?
in the back room. Yeah.
Okay, roll perception.
15.
Okay. You are looking around and do not see her anywhere.
I'm gonna run out and go to the office, which is a separate building just outside.
Okay.
And the door's unlocked.
Yes.
I'm gonna bust through the door.
Break it down.
No, but just like open it up like really fast.
Okay. You do, and you see there's a table in the kind of the far end of the wall, and it's got all these little tinkerings and contraptions on it. To your left, there's another kind of desk, and a gnome male, kind of a little bit older, is sitting at the desk tinkering away with something. You recognize him to be Torley, who is what's his specific role? He's the mechanic, so he helps make like little vehicles and things, and he also helps make contraptions that help the circus move between towns to pack up and move transport objects.
Torley?
Torrin, my boy, how's it going?
I don't know.
You getting ready for Pharaoh's big act?
No, I need to know where she is.
I don't know where she is. She's probably preparing for act, but what's got you all stressed out, young lad?
This burned down years ago. How is it still here?
What do you mean this burned down years ago?
The circus.
I'm right here, aren't I? And he gestures to himself. I should have mentioned too, he's also spectral blue.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before.
We're standing here talking. Circus looks just fine to me, son.
But it's not. It's not. I'm not here anymore. Well, why am I still here?
As you kind of say that, he's like, "What do you mean? We're right here. We're just talking and having a conversation, son. Why are you so stressed out?"
Because I don't know, and I'm gonna like sit down in the chair and like I think at this point I kind of like a little bit of the grip on reality has been lost, and it's like, am I imagining everything the past 100 to 200 years like I've lived, and I'm like, did I just dream it all up? And so like I'm just gonna sit down at the table and just kind of look a little shell shocked.
Okay,
But
I'm giving you
this dude
inspiration.
is still blue and spectral, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm giving you inspiration. I'm loving this.
And I'm just gonna sit there and kind of
Okay.
stare off.
Meg, you're approaching the doorway at this point, and you kind of get to the doorway looking for Torin, and you see this gnome Torley, kind of like he's sitting down too, and he kind of puts his hand on banners. It goes straight through, but he doesn't seem to notice, and he's like, "Son, tell me what's going on. I don't understand."
I ran away. And I'm hyperventilating.
When you say you ran away, he disappears. And in his place, a blue spectral torch appears. And also a seemingly completely normal key drops.
I just stare at them. I'm gonna stare at them for like a minute or so and just look.
I walk over to you and I'm just kind of looking between you and where the guy was. Torn, what's going on?
I don't know.
You said
Where'd he go?
this
Not again.
place burned down?
It burnt down. And I left everyone behind.
100
I don't know if
years
they're alive. And I start crying.
I am intensely uncomfortable with this. I look around, I go over, and I kind of just like, I have no idea how to respond to him, so I just kind of look at him, and then I go over and pick up the key and bring it to him. Do you recognize this?
Do I recognize it?
Also, can she pick up the key?
She can't pick
That's a
up the
good
key.
question.
And you said a spectral torch and a spectral key. Both
No,
of
the
them.
key was normal.
The key was
normal.
okay. The key was normal. Is the spectral torch just like floating?
It looks like it's lying on the ground.
Okay.
Did you try to pick that up?
No.
No. Okay. Yes, you pick up the key. You recognize it as the key to the circus master's room.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we go and look. I'm gonna stare down at the torch and then hesitantly try and pick it up.
You pick it up.
We're not really here. You know that.
Yeah.
I've never been to a circus in my life.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like clutch the torch really close to my chest and like stumble out the door.
Yeah, it's got like a burning blue spectral flame. It is not frozen. Like the flame is moving. It doesn't
And
feel
it is
hot.
not hot. Okay.
It's not hot. No. So you have both the key and the spectral torch, and you both walk out of the.
Is anything illuminated that was not illuminated before by the torch?
No.
Does the torch emitting light?
It doesn't really seem to how you would
Okay.
expect it to.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the backstage and go to the ringleader's door.
Okay. Are you unlocking it?
Yes.
Okay. You unlock it. Cora, are you right there too?
Yeah.
You unlock the door and you see a very large figure. Torin, you know this is the orc named Arkshal, the circus master. She is sitting facing away from you, staring at an empty desk in front of her.
Arkshal?
She doesn't turn around or say anything.
Is she blue?
Yes.
You said she's sitting at a desk.
Yes.
I'm going to walk up to her and then like hesitantly try to put my hand on her shoulder. And like at this point I think I've registered that like it's just gonna go through. Arkshal?
It does go through. She doesn't look at you. She says, "You're not done yet.
What do you mean I'm not done yet?
There's more to do here. You need to go back."
I'm sorry. I want to go back, but it's gone.
It's still here. You have more to do.
What do you mean?
Find the others.
I don't understand.
Find the others.
Where are the others?
You've met some of them.
Where's Fira?
She doesn't answer.
Arkshal, where is Fira?
Go find the others.
Arkshal, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. Anything you want to do, Meg? No. Okay. You walk out.
Let's see, who are we missing? We are missing only Fira from the troop members that we have so far. I'm gonna walk back into the main room.
Okay. You walk back into the main circus room, again seeing all the falling things, the things on fire, everything frozen, and those 4 spectral pillars supporting the ring at the center.
So there are more people we have to find?
Only one of note that I can think of. And
The Farah girl you've been looking for?
yeah, I don't know where she is. I'm gonna look at the ring. Is so you said that these pillars aren't familiar, but is the ring, the setup familiar?
Yes.
I'm gonna look up at the ring and just kind of stare at it.
You know that for Fira, who is your fiance from a very long time ago, her act was she was a what you call it? Trapezist, and she would go through this ring while it was on fire. The ring currently is unlit.
Those people you've been talking to kept saying she was probably getting ready. Where would she do that?
I've checked everywhere she would be.
She didn't have, like, a special place? I mean, how was she supposed to train if her hoop thing was here?
Did she?
She would usually be backstage, which you've already checked.
Yeah. The ring isn't on fire.
Is it supposed to be?
Yeah. But I don't want it to be.
Try and light it on fire.
How?
You have a torch. Or I could produce flame.
I don't know.
How do we get up there?
Good for you for that, Jay. Would I know how to get up there?
Like up to the ring.
Yeah.
You don't see any way to get up there.
Because I'm assuming that the normal system is not in place since it's hanging from these pillars.
So usually the fire would come from these 4 poles that are supporting the hoops. Those aren't usually connected to these spectral pillars. They're connected to some other mechanism, but now the spectral pillars.
Is there anything on these spectral pillars?
No.
I want to touch the torch to the spectral pillar.
Okay. You touch the spectral torch to one of these spectral pillars and it erupts in blue flames, moving flames that go up the pillar and up one of the cords and kind of stops at the beginning of the pull downwards to the ring.
With like a more frantic frenzy, once I figure that out, I'm going to go light the other 3.
Your torch disappears as soon as you do that.
Light all 3 or after the first one?
Just the first one.
Oh gosh.
And there are 4.
And I've already met 4 people. I'm gonna go back to Nevena.
Okay. She's still kind of standing there at the edge of the main circus, or not. She's not in the ring. She's like in the back of the stands of this main room, kind of conducting her arms like a musician almost.
Nevena?
Yes, Torin?
Do you remember me running away?
She disappears. A torch drops. Spectral torch.
I start crying again. And I'm gonna move to pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up.
And I'll go light another one of the pillars.
Okay. It catches ablaze similarly to the other one, and another pole up to the ring catches on fire.
I'm not going to follow him anymore.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna. I feel like it's like I understand what's happening. Like he's got to go through some process with these people, and I feel like I'm intensely uncomfortable watching him have these private moments with these people.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stay in the center room and hum to myself.
Okay.
I'll go back to Arkshaw.
She doesn't say anything.
Arkshaw, I loved all of the moments I had here, and throughout all of my journeys, I've never forgotten my times here, and I miss every one of you so dearly. And if I had the option, I would have never run away.
She does not disappear. She stands up and looks at you and says, "You have one left."
Oh, okay. And then I'll go walk out to Ortal.
Okay. You go back through the central room amidst the blazing pillars falling, not the spectral ones, other ones, and bits of fabric from the circus tent on fire, and you go back to the large, quote-unquote, dwarf Orthal. You say, "Thorin, you're back!
Hey, Ortal.
How can I help you, my good lad? Is Fear almost ready for her act?"
Yeah, she is.
Well, that's great. We're all excited to see it.
Yeah. Hey, if you're still if you're still alive out there, I would love to grab that drink with you sometime.
He says, "Well, we can go tonight."
But I ran away tonight.
He disappears.
And I'll pick up the torch and go light a third.
Okay. It catches on fire.
And I'll go back to Arkshaw.
She looks at you and she says, "You did well."
Thanks.
She says, "It's unfortunate you ran away, left us all behind. I hope you learn to live with it." And she disappears and a torch falls.
And I'll pick it up and light the last one.
As you do, anything you want to do, Meg?
Just watching.
The music is still playing.
The music is still playing. All pillars are lit. The ring of fire erupts into flames. As that happens, time begins to move again. Slowly, the flames start flickering like slow motion, and color starts to drain away from the scene. Time is very slowly starting to speed up, and you hear a cracking sound from above the center stage. And you see a large beam that's supporting the tent roof start to crack and collapse. You know that if this falls, the entire circus will collapse. It cracks more and slowly as time starts speeding up. It hits kind of the central beam that's connected to the ring of fire. The ring of fire starts to fall very slowly and then faster and lands on the ground of the center circus. Time is starting to speed up. The flames are starting to warm up, and you feel the circus collapsing around you. Anything you want to do?
I run to the what?
Scream.
I run to the ring.
What are you doing, Cor?
We should get out of here.
I ignore her and I run to the ring.
You run to the ring and you see, as if through a portal, another place through the ring, looking into the ground.
What do I see?
It looks dark, but you can tell it's not the ground. There's something else through there.
I'm just gonna sit, drop to my knees at the side of the ring and just sit there.
What are you doing?
I run up to him and I'm like grabbing his shoulder. Come on, we have to go.
The edges of the room are starting to collapse. Fire is starting to spread on the outside. You don't see a clear path to get out of here, out of this room.
I can't leave again. They need me.
I would like to quickly cast create water. Create up to 10 gallons of clean water. Can fall in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames there.
Okay. You wave your hands, cast a spell, nothing happens. Time is starting to quicken around you. The flames are getting closer to the center stage.
As I'm trying that, I keep pulling on him. Torin, they're dead. We have to go.
I think saying they're dead will shock me back. Kind of bring me back into focus, and I'll make eye contact with you. And then say I guess through the ring then?
What's in there?
I don't know. This never happened.
Sounds around you are getting louder. The fire is getting hotter. You feel it against your skin, the warmth.
I poke my staff.
It goes through. You're still holding on to it, but it does go through.
Is there any other way?
I look around and seeing that the exits have already collapsed, I'm guessing. No. And I'm gonna fall through. I'm just gonna lean forward and just drop in, not feet first or anything, I will just fall.
Court?
Do I still hear the music?
Yes.
I look around for a moment more, and I'll follow him.
Okay, jeez. We gotta go!
Come on. Fine, let's go.
Well, I'm not washing around, I just am turning my neck.
Okay, yep. Cor looks around for a moment, looking at all the flames as time continues to speed up. The beam is kind of coming towards your head, and as you see that it's your last moment, you dive through the portal. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
That was
They fought giant flies.
heavy.
We visited all the fantasy
That was
friends.
to be how to train your dragon, and then Torin had to deal with all
That
this
was
trauma.
hard to do. That was hard.
love that. Keep that inspiration, man. But thank you all for listening. We appreciate it. We'll go around same way we did last time. I am Nerdy Birdie or Jay, your DM. And we have.
NASCAR.
I don't remember.
Who's next tallest?
Think!
Guys.
Torin.
Thank you all for listening and good.